What's up, guys? This is just like a little rant type of video about the 80s cartoon turtles versus the 2003 turtles. And if you don't want to hear it, just leave now. Most people that I've seen on YouTube really just don't like the 2003 series. But after I read them, I was like, you know what, this is a lot like the 2003 series. It's not till later I figure out, wow, the 2003 series is actually based off the comics. Don't call me stupid, but so many people really just hate on the 2003 series, and I can't put my finger on why. Because I know they grew up in a different time, and they still see the 80s version as really the classic version, and then you grow older, you don't watch cartoons. Makes sense. But that's just really stupid how you make fun of something that you haven't seen before. I don't even really know why so many people hate it. Like, I really do enjoy it. It got me back into Turtles. It introduced a lot of kids to the Turtles game. Maybe that's why people don't like them. Like, they didn't grow up with the classics and all that. It's like, I don't know. I really don't know why so many people rip on it. It's rather A, they don't want to waste about 20 minutes of their life watching one little episode. B, they hate the comics, which is really hard to do. Or C, they just don't want to admit that the 2003 series can go up against the 80s series. Now, the first 4 episodes were awesome of the 80s series. The action scenes were amazing, and it's not until I figured out later that these first couple episodes were made overseas. They were made in Japan. It's an anime. That's why the action was better. They used their weapons, and the look was a lot better. And as you can see, later on in the series, they started using pies and really just stupid things to attack, Shredder or whatever. And it was humorous. It's humorous, but it's really overdone at times. It's like Shredder is this ultimate ninja guy, and he's being beaten by pastas and stuff. Makes total sense. If I was a ninja, I'd be beaten by pizzas too. In the 2003 series, Shredder is terrifying, and he beats the living tar out of the Turtles the first time. Second time, they still have troubles with him. And even as it keeps going, they still have troubles with him. They don't just go, here's a pasta, you lose. He's actually scary. If I was walking down the street and there's the 80s Shredder, I'd be like, here's a pasta, throw it at his face. There's the 2003 Shredder, there'd be thunder just coming down behind him, and he would laugh with that creepy voice and those pure red eyes, and he'd be like, "Rah!" and he'd just punch you in the face and you'd be dead. I would crap my pants if I saw the 2003 Shredder. So, Shredder-wise, the 2003 is definitely a better. The Turtles, I don't really hate either. I love both. I love both. It's kind of funny because the 80s Raph is sarcastic. He's not really a hothead, to where the 2003 Raph is a hothead. The 80s Turtles don't take things so seriously, which is where there's a big problem with the 2003 series. They do get really depressed really easily. It's a very depressing show. As it went on, it got darker and darker, and I was like, is this for kids? The Baxter Stockman episode where he tries to get his body back, he's like decaying, and it's really disturbing. I found it creepy, and I was like 14, and just this man who's like decaying. You see all his muscle and everything, he's going crazy. I was like, dude, this is for 7-year-olds. You don't do this. Oh, why so many people hate the 2003 season. They don't back it up with anything. just say it sucks. I don't know what sucks about it. The animation's cool, the action's cool, it's dark like the comics, it follows the comics. I don't know what's there to hate about it. I mean, the 80s series just got really stupid later on. I mean, I'm not just here to bash the 80s series. I love the 80s. I love it. But the more I watch, the more corny, and I mean, I know it's the point of the show, you know. It's supposed to be, you know, a kid's show. But I mean, even if it's a kid's show, and you should still be able to, I mean, sit down and watch it. And the point I'm really talking about is where that blonde-headed kid named Zach came in, and that little girl, I can't remember her name. It was so dumb. There's like this guy who tortures people by tickling their feet with a feather. I literally just... That's not torture. I wouldn't be scared at all. If a dude comes at you and he's like, dude, I'm gonna torture you, the last thing that comes to my mind is a dude tickling your foot with a feather. Oh my god, that was so dumb. I mean, oh my god. I mean, you're supposed to find it, but it's not funny. It's not. That is humor that makes me cringe. That is humor that I would be embarrassed found watching. Like, if I was sitting down with some friends watching, I would cry. I would just turn my head away and look away. That makes me cringe, feeling it, like, that type of humor just... I also love how the turtles know that they're in a cartoon show, and there's constant references going, oh, well, I didn't write the episode, or, ooh, I've already seen the episode, I know where to go. That type of humor is funny, but at the same time, it confuses me. Like, why would you put a joke like that in the TV show? Maybe that's the reason why all the villains are just pushovers or something. I also love this scene where Michelangelo gets a freaking pizza building thrown on top of him by Metalhead, and he just comes out. Oh, that's funny. But the point is, if you haven't seen the 2003 series, after all my ranting and whatnot, go check it out. Just check out a couple episodes. You might not...